So what's the Grape Explorer talking about today? So we are back to France, and one particular area that I'm very passionate about, and you might have seen some of our other videos, is Alsace. It's one of my favorite places, not only to visit, but the wines of Alsace, so diverse, so unique, that I wanted to bring attention to a producer today that we really are looking at right now. And we would like to really zoom in on this producer right here. So this producer is Zeyssolff, and Zeyssolff is in a very interesting place. They are located in Grüttweiler, and we broke out a book. This is a book that I've had for a long time, and you can see they identify all the villages, and I'm going to talk about this, but this is right here where you can see exactly where this producer in the villages of Helgerstein, right here in Bar. So these are identifiable villages, and then they have little what they call communes, and Grüttweiler is a commune as part of this area here. But we're going to actually talk about this region, and we'll show you on the map, because as you can see all the way at the top here, and you've got one of the largest, most beautiful cities here. It's called Strasbourg, and of course this area that we're talking about today, Grüttweiler, is right in here, and we are actually going to talk about the Grand Crus of this area. But this is a beautiful, enchanting area. If you've never had a chance to go to Alsace, this is called the Route du Vin, and it actually starts up here in Strasbourg. And this is like all gingerbread looking little houses. When you go to these villages, it's like you're back in the 14th century. It's probably what I would consider to be, if not one of the most beautiful areas in all of France. And you know, I've had many times to visit this area, and these producers here will be the first to tell you that, you know, we're really not French, we're really not German, we're Alsatian. So they have their own little world. So I want to show you this. This is a wonderful product that now people are getting more interested in. That's the reason why we wanted to do this. This is actually a pet nat, and it's 100% Riesling. So I'm going to show you that it's got a bottle cap on it. Look at that. So this is really, very unusual, because, of course, you know, if you've ever seen sparkling wines, they come with a cork in champagne. But no, this comes with a bottle cap. And this is all biodynamic. It's very organic. So I actually got this. You can see this corkscrew from one of my producers in Alsace one year. And he said, you know, we're very famous here, not only for our wine, but for our beer. So when he gave me this corkscrew, you can see on the end of it, it's got a beer cap, but it's wonderful for this, because we're going to pop this and just show you how easy that comes off. But now you can see the bubbles here, and we're going to talk about this because pet nat is quite a very unusual process. It's called pétillant natural, and look at this. It's what we call fizzy wine, you know, but basically pet nat is effervescent obtained by ancestral method. It's natural fermentation in the bottle. The ancestral method, so the grapes are picked by hand, then they're delicately pressed. The juice will then become its alcoholic fermentation in the barrel. Having reached a certain quantity of residual sugar, the grape juice is put into a crémant bottle, as you can see, and which is more resistant to pressure. So the latter will finish its fermentation and quietly go through its process, you know. So that's why they call it pet nat, because a lot of people probably, you know, it's a lot easier to pronounce than pétillant natural, but everybody's really getting involved with these, especially younger people who, first of all, this is certified organic. How you tell? Because you look in the back of the label, you can see this right here. It says AB. That means agricole biologique, the way that it's made. It even tells you on the front here some information that it's 100% pure. But Riesling, of course, is one of the top grapes that does exist in Alsace. So this is just beautiful. I mean, when you smell these types of wines, they just leap from the glass. You get all that orchard fruit, you know, that I always talk about in Riesling, like apples, green apples, pears. But beautiful, just beautiful. You drink this as an aperitif. So when you're having friends coming over for dinner, you start out with this and you have little appetizers with this. And it's actually an interesting wine to talk about, because it's not champagne and it's not really sparkling wine, because of the process, because of this ancestral process that they have. So let's give it a taste. Oh, that's lovely. It's really refreshing. It's got bright acidity. It's not sweet. A lot of people might think Riesling might give you a little bit of sweetness, but this is dry Riesling. Very interesting, but you can taste it, but look at the color. It's just a beautiful expression of the grape of Riesling. And again, Pet Nat, I know there's a lot of younger people out there that are really interested in these wines for a number of reasons. One, certified organic, we get it. I mean, everybody should be healthy today, drinking healthy, but this is what they call a natural wine. When somebody goes into a store and they're looking for a natural wine, this is exactly what they are looking for. So we wanted to bring this to the attention. Again, Alsace, all the way up to Strasbourg, beautiful wines from Alsace, and I think a lot of Americans should really learn these areas because, again, these wines represent great value. This is a wine that's underneath $15 a bottle. So again, if you're young and you don't have a lot of money to spend and you want to really enjoy these kind of wines, one more sip. Creamy, lush, beautiful acidity though from this, the mineral content here. Finishes dry, so people would like this, but it's just, it begs for food because this is just making it mouth water, and it's like, oh, where's the cheese? Where's the hors d'oeuvres? Again, this is a Grape Explorer. We are here to always try to identify areas you might not be known about these wines, but at the same time, that's why we're here. Cheers.